the Indian cricket team is gearing up for their series against South Africa starting this weekend. It's a massive series where both teams will face off in all three formats. But all scrutiny is upon the T20 battles as the coming year is about the T20 World Cup. Is India ready for that challenge after a heartbreaking end to their stunning ODI World Cup campaign just last month? It kind of feels like the entire team and support staff, management and selection committee put their efforts all into the ODI World Cup and are suddenly now confronted with another challenge, which is completely different in nature, a T20 World Cup. One cannot tackle and strategize for an ODI much like they do a T20 match. Both require different kind of personnel and a different kind of thought process. So let's look at the 5 key aspects that the Indian team must think of and nail while keeping in mind the big picture, which is the T20 World Cup. Number 1, the captain. Rohit Sharma may have been gutted at the loss in the final to Australia, but he did a lot of things right last year. The team looked happy and together during the campaign, and that's why a captain who knows his way about a tournament such as a World Cup is crucial. India will be hoping Rohit gets back to the helm along with Rahul Dravid for what looks like one last burst at World Cup glory together. Rohit has been a selfless leader and his brand of cricket will be essential for leading India this year and the coming one as well. Number 2, the opening combination. A T20 opening combination is unlike that of any one-day international. But Rohit Sharma displayed an attacking quality without caring for the landmark scores or personal milestones. And that's how T20 cricket is meant to be played. The battle is often won with the bat, and hence much of the mindset has to be attacking. We also saw him play that role of the anchor when things didn't go to plan, which is why a young, fiery opener like a Yashasvi Jaiswal could be an option India will be looking to seal. Who will be that second opener? There are others too who have shown their mettle for their Indian Premier League sides, like Ruturaj Gaikwad for the Chennai Super Kings. Shubman Gill, of course, he did resoundingly well for the Gujarat Titans, and he's captain as well for the coming season. The options are plenty, so this series we may see a few experiments to figure out who the opening combination will be. Number 3. Who is that number 3? Now, there has been so much talk of both Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma contemplating their futures in the shorter format of the game. While there is some talk of Rohit Sharma coming back to helm the affairs, there is little knowledge of what Virat Kohli truly wants. He hasn't played a T20 international since that 2022 World Cup campaign, and the Indian Premier League is the only avenue that he's really been active in that format in. The number 3 in T20 cricket needs to be a dynamic one, much like the kind of attitude that Rohit displayed. But is India ready to look beyond a Virat Kohli for that slot? There have always been questions raised on Kohli's batting style in a T20 setup. But is India going to make such a bold move so soon with the World Cup just months away? And even if they do, who are the options? Could it be someone like Ishan Kishan? He is that explosive batter. We've seen him bat up the order for the Mumbai Indians franchise to keep that momentum going despite the fall of a wicket, or any of the other options that we looked at for the opener slot to shuttle down one drop, to give impetus and a T20-like presence. It could be any of these. On to number 4, the question of the finisher. Now, Rinku Singh has been in astounding form, carrying forward all of his heroics for the Kolkata Knight Riders franchise in the IPL season. Now, will he be in the mix for the T20 World Cup as that number 5 or number 6 batter? Who else is jostling for that position? Someone like Jitesh Sharma as well, and Tilak Varma. Now, both of them have had fabulous stints with their IPL teams. Jitesh did so with the Rajasthan Royals, giving some scintillating knocks down the order. And then, of course, Tilak Varma for the Mumbai Indians, who also played a very pivotal role for Mumbai Indians' campaign in the season when they came through to the playoffs. Now, these will be a key series for these youngsters if given the chance. On to the next query, which is the number 5, or which is the number 5 concern, which is the extra 6th bowler or that all-rounder option. Now, that question never would have plagued India as much had the World Cup final seen a different result. There are plenty of options for that extra spinner who could provide another dimension. Or Washington Sundar, who brings that all-rounder tag along with him. Or simply a classic second spinner like Ravi Bishnoi, who topped the charts in the T20 department so far. He's really been in good form, and he also did well for his IPL franchise, the Lucknow. Now, in the pace unit, the options for that extra seamer looks to be between someone like an Arshdeep, who had, of course, a very good stint with the Punjab team, and Mukesh Kumar, who's really blossomed under the guidance of MS Dhoni in the Chennai Super Kings franchise. But both are one-dimensional. Meanwhile, Hardik Pandya is being closely monitored to get his recovery back on track for the World Cup. Now, it looks like the Indian Premier League, of course, will be the final stage for the selectors to get some of their answers before finalizing which way they will surely be heading come World Cup. But for some of these youngsters, the series against South Africa will be critical to stake their claim for that golden ticket to the World Cup.